Hello, we're back again with this. Alright, and if you weren't around last time, she was counting on the snooze to be the big, hard-hitting, detrimental Danish thing that I could never be ready for, and it kind of flopped. Like, this was not as salty or as spicy as either of us were expecting. It kind of grows on you after a while, in fact, so I think I'm going to change my mind and declare the pork rinds the last thing in the last batch. I still haven't eaten those. It's like somebody put a lump of lard on a bad potato chip. I just don't think I'm a pork rinds guy, although she claims they make better ones, so maybe I'm wrong.
I'm gonna have to get some better pork rinds at one point.
This stuff kind of grows on you. Alright, so Daylover here said, oh, alright, now it's on. And purchased some real Danish confections from various shops, and some of them are supposed to be very good, still nice to me, but alright. She made sure to pick up and test the another dose of powder here, so yeah, this is
it's almost like the snooze, but I think this is stronger.
Yeah, it's that mixed with apparently the stuff they keep under the sink, so alright. Families keep under sinks, but well, start here with some variety though. We got some fun shapes here. What do you think what should be first?
Oh, well, it's up to you, because you were thinking about going from mild and maybe into some more interesting stuff.
Alright, let's see. What looks fun here? What is this?
That's gummy.
Okay.
And
well, every place has gummies, so
but this is like
some fun ridges
foam,
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun to play with. It's like something in the ocean, like rises up, shoots spikes because it doesn't want you to touch it. All right.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorites. Yeah.
It tastes like a very tasty gummy wood.
Mm.
So, okay. But you guys didn't come here for that, so let's branch out a little more.
Mm.
Okay, we have a little bit of cola-flavored candies. This is one I can't say I've seen. This is,
I'm not going to join him with that, because I know that I hate cola candy.
It's cola with something in the middle here.
I think that's banana flavor. I have no idea. Tell me when you're done.
So, Coke and banana.
I think so.
I thought lime Coke was a stretch.
Try.
Vanilla Coke. They've topped us. Banana Coke.
It's been a long time since I tried, so is it or is it not?
You're gonna hate me for saying this, but that is actually really,
good.
really good.
Oh no! I hate Coke, flavor. Oh no, it smells of Coke as well.
I guess I like Coke flavor.
It.
But I mean, it almost has like a tartness to it, and it's really nice. It's a stronger flavor than Coke. Give me a glass of these instead of a glass of Coke next time. I will be happy.
Okay, sure.
I mean, I'm not getting much from the banana, but I mean, I'm almost wondering if that's just like some sweetness to fill out the really wonderful, tart, sugary, Coke-flavored thing.
I was actually
Maybe
surprised
there's just
that
actual
you like
Coke
that.
in there.
But is the middle tasting like banana, or what's that tasting like?
Like I said, I'm not getting much from that. The Coke outside kind of just overpowers it.
Overpowers everything.
It's just like a nice bit of sweetness to fill this out.
Yay.
So it doesn't just completely overwhelm you, and then I'm like flat on my face going, yeah.
Try this one. Only bite this one.
Alright, now we gotta step it up. Okay. I'll put it down. Keep this video moving. Alright.
See if we can.
A little licorice star, and licorice is a little different here. It has that powder all over it.
Yeah.
Kind of salty.
Like that's this powder.
Well, it's ammonium chloride, was it?
Yeah.
So yeah, this strong
Salmiak
licorice.
Power.
Very strong licorice. Yeah. I mean, just the powder on this is on this alone. You wanted to try some?
No, yeah, well, I have one here as well,
okay.
but yeah.
yeah, the powder on that alone is already stronger than the snooze.
Yeah.
Okay.
So good.
Licorice tastes over, and it tastes like strong licorice, and I mean, it's fine as that. I got this on standby. I'm gonna cleanse my palate before I go on to the next one.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. It's good.
Cheers. All right.
Licorice DEATH. Yeah, that's what we will call these in Danish, yeah?
Alright, so... See out here, this is that clear marzipan you wanted me to try?
Yeah, try to buy it where there's only like...
Okay.
No, that's the nougat.
Oh, that's the nougat? Okay.
Yeah. The clear
Nougat
marzipan
with an almond in it, apparently, but...
But you can buy it where there's no...
Yeah, bite where there's no almond, so I...
Yeah, it's going to be a little hard, but yeah.
See what you guys can bring with nougat. I mean, I'm betting I could get just plain nougat in a candy shop
you can,
somewhere in the US,
probably.
but yeah, it's not something you see on the shelves. This was just like one of those, if you've ever been to like one of those grocery stores that has just a whole not a jar, that plastic tube of candy, and you pull the lever and get as much as you want out of there.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
You're really
this
good
was
with this.
right on the shelf with you on one of those shops.
Oh, save a little for me.
Cheers.
That's the only thing you have. Yeah? So good.
Should have cleared the licorice out of my mouth more, but
Yeah? Just take your licorice flavor. Oh,
there you go.
not that much.
But no, actually, that tastes okay. Like I said, I mean, I'm still that marzipan bar with that awesome nougat in it from last time.
Well, good marzipan, yeah.
But like the nougat that was in the last one, I mean, I still can't believe that was nougat. That tasted like some awesome chocolate
Heavenly
custard or something. This tastes more like I'd expect nougat to taste like.
Yeah.
It's a little more solid than like in a Milky Way bar or something like that. Stronger flavor. I mean, maybe I just don't love chocolate and nougat very much, but I would probably prefer this. I mean, then again, I think, yeah, Milky Way Midnight is good, which dark chocolate and vanilla nougat, so...
Well, yeah, that's good, yeah.
I almost prefer that to a Milky Way bar, but... Alright, but... Oi.
Oh, thank you.
Your treat, you can have the rest. Oh, is this? Banana with licorice?
Banana with licorice, yeah.
Okay, well, they killed it on the, Coke with... banana cocaine in it, but banana with licorice in it I am somewhat less hopeful for.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
also like thinking it's not going to be something you like.
Which is why you got it.
Yes.
Alright, well, keep this moving.
He doesn't know to drink out of it.
Is that banana taste more like coconut?
It's coconut? Probably.
I mean,
Coconut and licorice. It's usually
I mean-
the taste of banana. I'll take one. I have one over here. I have the same thing.
I mean, I don't know, maybe like in that artificial flavor way it's trying to be banana.
Oh.
Like,
That's terrible.
I mean, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm getting a little bit of licorice. In fact, I actually think the licorice star, despite the fact that it hit me in the face, was better, but, I mean, yeah, it really tastes like coconut, I guess, and I don't particularly like coconut, but
No.
I'm a big boy, so
Next
eat
thing,
all my
maybe.
candy. Alright.
This has sour stuff inside, so that could also maybe be interesting. Bite it in half first.
What is it?
Sour caramel stuff.
Sour caramel stuff. Okay, it looks like a
Inside.
deceptively innocent toffee drop.
But it's going to be sour. Really, really sour. Like,
Alright,
yeah.
here we go.
Oh, it's good.
It's sour, but
But not that much, maybe?
okay. I was expecting some kind of toffee thing. If you look at that, the white center, okay, it looks like toffee with nougat in it. Instead, I feel like I got an Airheads Extreme.
Yeah.
Or something like that, or a
Oh,
Sour
smells.
Patch Kids or something like that.
Yeah. Ooh,
But I'm a fan of stuff like that, so...
Oh, okay. I
Gotta do
didn't know
better
that.
than that.
Yeah. Mm?
Okay. I'll just take my time and enjoy this, and you can sit there knowing that this was a point for me.
Yay. Snowball, maybe?
Now you're gonna try to come back with a vengeance?
No, the snowball is nice.
Oh, okay, well. She's gonna play rope-a-dope here, pull her punches a little. The snowball. It looks
Snowball.
like a snowball.
Yeah.
Like a,
It's
well,
chocolate and
It's tons of
nothing
things
else.
covered in white powder.
Chocolate.
Okay, yeah. I've seen chocolate covered in white powder. I've also seen licorice now covered in white powder. Things that you're supposed to pretend aren't just the excuse for cocaine covered in white powder.
But we're going to get to the one that is... This is licorice.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
another bomb in the line, but this is going to be a nice one, so... What does that taste like? Probably should have just bit it so people could see what's inside. I know you're so disappointed over that one, but
But I think it should be chocolate and vanilla inside, right? It should
Chocolate
be
and
because
vanilla?
like this is strawberry
okay,
inside.
you know what? I'm gonna find out off screen so I don't confuse you.
Okay. What is it?
I think it might be just vanilla.
Vanilla?
Yeah, just
Oh,
like
okay.
toffee. I mean, it tastes like. You ever seen this in the States? The those like chewy caramels with the white center.
Oh yeah, we tried those. Yeah.
Almost tastes like an inside-out version of that.
Yeah, that's true. And this is the same, just with strawberry instead of the vanilla. So you're going to like that. Yeah.
So that one's strawberry.
Yeah.
All right.
Strawberry.
It's pink. I'm sure you're all happy you know that now.
Yay.
Actually, I think
No?
that's vanilla inside. It's
Oh, it's vanilla.
white.
I actually thought it was strawberry. It's been a long time since I tried these.
Well, it's white, but maybe you guys just aren't using food dye.
Yeah.
I mean,
But it smells like strawberry though.
yeah. I mean, well, vanilla. I'm used to vanilla getting overpowered by other flavors, but
It smells
I'd
like...
say the only thing I'm getting out of that really is the strawberry. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, maybe you guys just aren't
So
using
it tastes like strawberry on the outside. So that's maybe I think it tastes like strawberry on the inside. I don't know.
I mean, I think it might be coming from the outside though. Like
Yeah. I'll try this ghastly green one.
ghastly green one. Well, okay. In the States, in their states, green, more often than not, well, green or pink, one of them usually means watermelon.
Yeah.
Watermelon is my least favorite flavor.
I think it's sour apple and something inside, but maybe it is watermelon.
Okay, sour apple and watermelon. Sour apple, it's better, but yeah,
This is watermelon.
too sour can. Oh, good, she 1-2 punched me there.
Because I think like that's apple.
Honestly, I could go for us having more of those in the States. And,
If that's watermelon, I will spare him for this one.
oh, wait a minute, I should probably go for the. Okay,
Oh.
stay on this
Ah.
chocolate drop theme.
Yeah, that's not chocolate though.
Yeah, licorice.
Yeah.
Okay, there's lots of potential to go around with these. I approve. I'm assuming this is going to be one of the ones that wouldn't last long on the shelves. All right.
Oh, no. No?
Even just like before I bit into that, just with my mouth on it. I mean, I think. Okay, I don't know what it's dusted in. I think below that is chocolate. Just the dust was enough, but
Yeah.
okay. There's a licorice core that
Yeah.
right there that I don't think I got any of. So
Oh no. For you.
that certainly doesn't help.
No. It's not
Maybe
good,
I
right?
did get some of it. And I think some of the powder got into my throat there. So
Yeah.
that.
Maybe skip
I
it.
mean, I'm like.
Oh. You don't have to eat it all if it's terrible.
the phrase is, I am a man!
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Oh.
the chocolate is still chocolate, and
It needs to be sweet to you now.
not half bad, so... Alright. Alright. The licorice is not good. I mean, I think...
No.
Actually, last time you got me a bar with chocolate and a, licorice center, but like a gel licorice, so like caramel but with licorice, and it tasted like salted caramel, a salted caramel bar almost, and it was dynamite, and she doesn't like it, so that was the greatest irony of all. One of the things she was counting on me hating, I liked and she doesn't.
It's a licorice we have that's called hexahul.
Yeah.
Yeah. A
Hexahul.
witch's...
Remember that, it's going to be on the
a
quiz.
witch's howl. And I don't like those, but yeah.
Well, I thought that was dynamite, and the chocolate ball was not. That combination of licorice and caramel
is nasty.
does not work. Well, the chocolate was good, so it was like, I'm chewing it like, okay, redeeming factor, but the licorice again.
But this is going to
Okay, she got me a turtle, but, okay, you're gonna love this. Not a turtle, but an actual turtle. And no, it is not made of the same things that the name brand turtles are made of, although I think the only difference is they throw out the pecan for this, right?
Yeah, there's only like caramel in this.
Okay.
And nothing else. And we poured all of it inside and ate all of it. But I don't know, do you want to take it in?
Bite a bit off, because I know it's so important
it's
that people see what I'm
pour
chewing.
out.
Yeah. It's almost like a light caramel. Oh, look at me, I'm a terrible eater.
There's also like this white stuff inside with the caramel,
Okay, so eat it the way you requested now?
Yes.
It's not the lightest chocolate either, it's kind of dark.
Yeah. Good, yeah. You see why we put all of it inside our mouths and be like, it's so good, yeah. Chocolate turtles are one of the best things in Danish candy we have. Because like there's the sweet white cream. I don't know what that's called, but that's just makes it so much better, yeah.
There's chocolate and caramel and cream?
Yeah, there's this white cream.
Maybe the cream was what I was spotting when I said it was like caramel?
Yeah. But it makes it so much tastier, yeah.
They didn't skimp on the chocolate either, that's rich.
Yeah, that's good chocolate, yeah.
Even if it's one bite, I mean, it costs less than the Danish equivalent of less than $1.
Yeah.
I mean, I would get that. That is that is worth eating in one bite. That is a bomb of goodness in your mouth.
Yeah, even if it was $1, you would still buy it. Yeah.
I'd buy that for $1.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And stuff.
Now where to go from here?
Can you give me a minute before I jump back into the trenches?
Yes.
I'm still lingering on the last of it.
It's really good. No, we're not going to take you on bad after this, because like that would be a waste of the. Yeah. So this
Alright,
maybe,
so
because like that's.
transition me away. Alright, so she's buttering me up before she kills me.
Yeah.
What?
Like that's chocolate and the white cream only. So chocolate the white cream.
And some kind of white cream.
Yeah,
I'm almost afraid to ask what kind of white cream. Oh, the same. Okay, but this time it's not caramel, it's just
white cream.
Okay, so this is like what you give people to ease them off of a drug.
Almost. Yeah.
Alright. Cool.
That's only the white cream, yeah. It should be.
I know this. Let me see that.
It reminds you of something?
I swear I've had this before.
In the States? Yeah?
Is that?
Milky Way, maybe? No?
Not quite. It's like
more sweet, right?
It's like something you'd get in a bonbon. It's like a
Oh yeah.
cream or something like that. But
Mm-hmm.
actually, it might be like a white chocolate cream almost. Oh, that is good. That is really good.
Yeah, that's good, yeah, because that's only the white cream from the turtle from before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
And this is like
Oh, you've
with
done it again.
hazelnut cream.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hazelnut cream. Well,
Yeah.
not as fond of hazelnut as I am of white chocolate.
No, but
But they made up by putting little chocolate stripes on it that do nothing. I don't know why we do that in the States either.
No.
It's
like trying to lure
like
you in. Being a
dyeing
false
Cheetos
stuff.
an extra bright shade of orange. Like,
Yeah.
okay, we know that no food is actually that color, but
Yeah.
well, it looks pretty, so apparently that translates to taste. What can I say? Store companies have our psychology all figured out.
Yeah.
That's a cream.
Yeah. And a crunch. Yeah.
Didn't mention the crunch.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
There you go, your view of that.
Crunchy and cream. Yeah. There should be cream in it.
Well, there is. I mean,
Yeah.
hazelnut. It's almost like peanut butter, in which, I mean, I have to be in the mood for peanut butter, so.
Yeah.
That
And you're
is-
not.
Okay, that definitely shook me awake after those last two.
Okay. So maybe a cleanse and then the watermelon.
Okay.
Just to get it over with.
So I'm back in the ring again.
Maybe
Just gonna start beating me down with a couple of my least favorite flavors.
Yeah. Tell me, if that's watermelon, I will spare you for this one, because like this is tasting of
I gotta.
hardcore watermelon. Like this is terrible.
Well, I mean, I don't necessarily hate watermelon, but it's my least favorite.
You're
flavor.
going to hate it when you taste that one. But as I said, I think it's apple, right? It should be. Sour
Yes.
apple.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually
that
think I
cream-
like those, yeah.
Might indeed be watermelon.
It is?
I think
Yeah, the
so.
cream is watermelon, but the outside is sour apple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, unlike with the Coke one, you can taste the cream.
Yes. Yes, you can.
Alright, so, actually, the reason I'm doing that is because of the sour. Not because of the, like the Coke one, there was
smells.
tart, but there was enough sweet so that it was just like, yeah. Hot fist, cold fist, death punch of goodness.
Yeah.
And this is more like, okay, a warhead or something. I mean, not that sour, but like, okay, yeah, make you squirm a little bit, but it's not bad. It's
No, it's like a sour apple and a watermelon.
It's
had
my
a baby.
it's my standard when I eat a watermelon flavor. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Going to eat all of it?
It's the challenge, isn't it?
Maybe. We're not going to eat all of this. No way.
Would you like the last bite?
Oh, yeah, sure. Thank you.
Okay. Well, using my resources there. Well, should let me warm up though, or
It's
what?
a gum.
What am I supposed to do with that? Okay, well, I'll spit it out after I decide I don't like it, and then you can entertain the audience until I get back.
Sure.
All right. So this is the one that I'm guaranteed not to like. It's a gumball, shaped like a watermelon, colored like a
tastes-
watermelon.
Tastes like
Tastes like a watermelon. I
But I
do believe we have that in the States. So
Oh, really?
props for whoever came up with it and tut whoever ripped it off.
I really like watermelon, but I don't like that one. So,
All right. So she set me up, and
it's terrible.
yeah, to savor her kill punch. Not even really good gum. It just like it's dry almost.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's not particularly strong on anything, it's just not good. It's like,
not good, yeah.
it is a bland not goodness.
Okay, yeah. For me, it's just terrible, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember to spit it out, yeah.
Man. It's like anything you chew gum, you get that burst of flavor, but this one's like,
Yeah.
I'm still going through that process, like thinking this will redeem itself, like, Well, now the flavor's already worn off, and it's just like vaguely sweet, flavorless gum.
Okay. Do you want to rinse and maybe take a little of this?
You're going for your kill punch now. Alright. I'll be back. Okay. Entertain them in my absence.
So this is the almanac powder, but I'm fearing it's almost the same. It's going to be the same flavor as the snooze because it has the same color to it. So, but I tried to get the real almanac or salmiak powder, but we will get to a skull later. This, and it has like the almanac flavor. Yeah. True. Oh, he's back.
Alright. So yeah, she's got a skull just to kill me after she softens me up.
No, take a little of this and pour it off for you.
Oh wait, I can't have your pile. You're going to have to go through that.
No, I'm not. No way.
Right. Okay. So I'm supposed to dump it so I have a little pile.
Yeah.
And dip my finger in it and taste it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And if it turns out as dull as the snooze, everybody's going to be disappointed.
Yes.
Okay.
No, you're not.
Nice knowing you.
Better? Are you happy with your choice? Up in a second because he did that. Try to drink something now.
I win.
Yeah, try to drink something now.
No. And analysis. Okay, now I can see where these get off calling themselves the same thing. Like that. Okay, I was expecting that to be just like a dump, and instead it came out like a pixie stick.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, so now I
this
have to
is more like the pixie stick.
draw this out and make it extra dramatic. Okay, well.
Or your tongue is also like almost all brown now from that. Oh.
But okay. I mean, it has kind of that same, not quite chili powder taste, but okay, that one, like this one, it tasted like sugar. Like, I mean, heck, it's grown on me a little bit. That one's just salted.
Yeah, that's
poured
salt. Yeah.
A nice, heaping helping, a nice,
I told you.
2 tablespoons of salt in my mouth. Salt with a flavor that.
Of licorice, yeah.
I mean, that's actually, they put some licorice flavor in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what it is. Like, you put pure licorice and salt together, you get
that.
Not quite chili powder. Yeah. And, but, I mean, honestly, like, well, yeah, you promised hot. It's not hot. It's like, I mean, I guess that the chili peppers must just be a warning for extreme. I mean, just plain salt is saltier than that, but salt does not have a horrible flavor. You just need to drink. I mean, okay, and I've probably tasted more horrible things than that. I mean, more than anything with that one, I'm just like, why? Like that?
You think these were worse, right? These stars. Maybe.
Well, okay. I mean, I would. Those taste more strongly of, licorice. But to find out which is worse, I would have to do that again.
No,
And,
we're not going to.
what the?
No.
Okay, and that tastes like nothing after what I just did. So,
That's also why I'm saying I tried to drink something now. It's going to taste like,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, no, that's
powder.
still in my mouth. That's, I mean,
Yeah.
it's like I can't really taste it anymore, but that's, I don't know. It's like the last landlord of my mouth has been booted out and there's a new one now, and now everything is depressing. And I probably tasted worse things. That one just like, why?
Yeah.
Like, if you really, really like the taste of salt and really, really strong licorice, I could see you being...
I won't recommend it, and I'm
like,
Danish, so...
anyone else, I'm just like, why?
Yeah, I would actually prefer to eat the skull than eat that, the powder, The skull is better
Okay.
for me to eat because that has more licorice taste,
Well, now she's going for a kill blow, so... Alright, I might as well abide. Skull.
Skull.
Yeah.
And if you don't like it, I'm going to eat it. Yeah. Oh, that's not good. Here we go.
That's the one you prefer?
Yes. Oh, it smells so good. Look at his face.
So good.
You don't want it?
Okay, that's more what I expected from the Susan. I mean, that was bad, but I mean, like... I was playing up, like, how bad the taste was. I mean... Because, it was that more than anything. Like, this, you have a little bit of that hot reaction to. I mean, like, this is... Okay. I don't know, this is like if salt was concentrated enough to do what chili powder does, or what habanero sauce does when you put it in your mouth. This is like... Oh, wait. I mean, you thought too salty could just make you get really sick of salt and make you want to drink stuff? No, it can do worse. This is to salt like habanero peppers are to hot.
Yep.
Which... What, don't you have your own?
Oh yeah, I have my own.
And then it starts to taste like licorice, because I just realized there was some of it left in my mouth after that. Jeez, that was your kill blow.
Yeah.
You lied to me.
Yes, I did.
So yes, you can have some.
Yeah.
And now I'm sure all anyone wants is to see me do that again, so cheers.
There we go.
And no, I was not exaggerating, as it turns out.
It only becomes
That was
worse
not
the
just
second
surprise.
time.
Now I know why they made that in the shape of a skull.
Yes.
Oy.
Was
Getting
it
it
good?
off my lips is...
Oh, okay.
Well. But heck, I've tanked habanero sauce, and unlike that, drinking something actually does help, so...
Yeah.
Even that doesn't taste as good.
No, nothing will taste good anymore.
Yeah, that is strong. That is some strong stuff.
Maybe take this. That's sugar.
Well, okay, well hold on, I've got... Okay. Amazing Heavenly Punch of Coke flavored banana
you still
thing.
have stuff left of that?
Okay,
Yeah, we
yes.
have one more if you
Help me
need.
feel joy again. You know, like, come with the power that you provided and overpower the licorice death skull. Bring my soul to life again.
It's going to help you, no.
A really strong taste of Coca-Cola that, or just plain cola, no siding with brand names here that you really wouldn't expect to get out of anything cola flavored. So tart and so sweet and
Well, it's good that we bought 2 then.
Mm.
Because you can have that one. I don't like those.
Okay, and I am off the mat. And
Yay.
my mouth is happy again.
Yay.
Alright, rounding out the oddities.
Yeah, now it's only sweet stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This
Okay,
has our
I can coast these last few rounds.
corridor.
Okay, well, yeah. Licorice is gonna make one last surge to take back my mouth.
Watch out, it's hard candy.
Hard candy, beach ball. Okay, so biting this is a futile effort.
That's a no-go, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you've seen what licorice cores look like, so all right. Beach ball.
Don't
know.
it.
I'm assuming one of these is watermelon flavor again. So
Yeah.
all right, they're teaming up to pack one last punch. Try to see if they could finish me before I recover.
This is more sweet, so that's going to be good. Yeah.
My first instinct is to bite hard candy, so I had to stop myself.
Yeah. It's good. I never tried this actually. This is a pixie stick, right?
I don't know. Is that just like Semiac powder round 2?
No, I think like this is sweeter.
Oh, yeah, that's what the Semiac is brown. That's white.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, so more horrors await me. It turns out. But
Oh my
okay,
god, that's sour.
sour, a new adventure. Okay, beach ball thing. It's just not quite anything. It's not.
No.
It's like almost salty, almost tart, almost sweet. I mean, almost licorice. I think like I didn't get anything off the candy part. That was just like I don't know what that was trying to be. I mean,
maybe this is going to be.
it's just like I don't know if the all the licorice has ruined it for me. But yeah, this is like licorice with some kind of hard candy, not quite mint. I don't know where I got that from, but it tastes like that's in there too somehow. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's what the green was.
Or do you want to have a break and have the marzipan?
There are no Kit Kat bars here, so I do not get a break.
Oh.
Alright, sweet licorice. Well,
Yeah.
I'm on a licorice kick now, so...
You like the ones you got on my parents' place, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think you're going to like that as well, but it tastes like chalk, almost, so...
Yeah. You know anything with white is going to be either sweet or too sweet. I think the one at your parents' place worked better.
Yeah, the one with the green, yeah. I told you, yeah. It's better, yeah.
It's like, this time, yeah, there was like a green version of that. But yeah, there's more black licorice inside of this, and, yeah, they don't go together perfectly. It's like, the white is like, I don't know, what are some white things that are too sweet? Just like just straight up white chocolate that's not particularly good, or
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't think you can combine that with any or.
But yeah, it's like, and then the
related to
licorice
anything.
is too strong. They
But
don't go together. They
I
fight
bought
with
a
each
bunch
other.
because I love these.
Okay, so if you're curious, then
Yeah, good luck.
it's white on the inside too. How about that? But there's like a licorice surrounding almost, but
But you're right. The green ones out in my parents' place are better.
Yeah, this is
And we
nothing
also
special.
have
I mean,
these.
it's like if it was all that was there, I mean, I'd eat that. Like, I want a snack. I grab a handful of this because we're all health conscious. There's never that many snacks in the house.
This is a candy from my childhood, actually, called Mini Moo.
That's just... It's generally not that good. You can have those.
What do you mean? Yeah. Have
The
chalk
light
ones? Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
like,
called chalk, and
I mean, it's a licorice that's not that good, and a white covering that's not that good, and they don't help each other much. What can I say? Mini Moos. It looks like chocolate.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Plain chocolate.
No Crispies or anything. Okay. We're breaking into chocolate from her childhood.
That's good.
So, is this like it was your favorite until you realized there were other chocolates out there? Okay.
Like cream chocolate. It also tastes a little like something I tasted over in your place.
I mean, I guess that's not 100. I mean, it's chocolate. What can you say? I mean, believe it or not, though, one Easter, our whole family got like 10 different chocolate bar brands. Just decided it'd be fun to each break off little pieces and have a chocolate tasting contest. Which brand was the best? And the local brands won. The the ones that are supposed to be fancy occasion stuff, but they're only chains, and the local places, they were at the top, and the fancy stuff that's supposed to be everywhere was at the bottom. Ghirardelli didn't do that well. I liked it actually, but I was relatively alone on that. Godiva did horribly. Everybody said it was way overrated, not that good. The only one that did worse was Dove, and I swear to God, like, we weren't allowed to know what they were ahead of time, but somebody tried Dove and actually wrote soapy. And so did I, and we afterwards realized that, and we're like, okay, don't buy Dove chocolate.
Oh, no.
They mix it up with their soap recipes sometimes.
These are, I think, like this.
So yeah, I should be qualified to comment on this, but we'll break into the ice cream in a minute. But I mean, yeah, it's like I think I'd take a Hershey bar over this, honestly. But although, like, it almost tastes like some other candy bar chocolate, like I'm expecting. Just
but I only bought it because it's my childhood.
It's like I bit into a Crunch bar and I'm like, hey, wait, where's the rice? But no, I can see having a special funness for that.
Yeah, and this is just pure sugar.
All right, ice cream cones.
Pure sugar.
Hold the blue one forward. Pure marshmallow sugar.
Yeah.
Oh, I dip into being 5 years old again. It's a peep. It's an Easter peep. Except it's an ice cream cone.
Yep.
And is the blue one a different flavor?
No.
You can have some white one, if that makes it even.
Like, it tastes the same, so. We also have a red one, but it's going to taste the same.
I don't know, maybe
Yeah, you're saying.
I don't know. Something in that tasted very distinctly blue. Whatever flavor blue is supposed to be in the US now.
Great. Blue flavor. You heard it here first, so this is going to taste like red flavor.
Well, yeah, red is always either cherry or strawberry.
Yeah.
Blue is always either blueberry or something that doesn't exist and we just made up.
Yeah, but it's going to taste the same as the other one, so.
It's berry flavor because you throw all those berries, all those red and black ones and purple ones that we like to pretend are blue in there, and somehow you get blue. I never understood berry flavor being blue.
You want to have the nasty ones and have 3 good ones for last.
Well, alright, we gotta save the nasty one longer than that, so. Okay. Here is
sour one,
another interesting one. Okay,
Yeah.
This is
rhubarb.
Rhubarb flavor. I was getting there.
Yeah, but it's going to take a while for us to taste this.
I'll get through mine fast. I have a ways. I have good teeth. Okay, rhubarb with what in the middle?
Cream.
I tried strawberry rhubarb pie like twice. It's fine, but yeah, told rhubarb can be really good when
but
sweet.
Don't
so,
do anything with your teeth with that.
bottoms up.
I'm not going to crush mine. I know better. It's not good for your teeth, though.
I have American and those babies. It would be kind of the flavor I remember from strawberry rhubarb pie. Put into hard candy form. That is good. That's good. That's unique. That's the kind of thing I'm glad I got coming to Denmark.
Says meaning.
Oh, wait a minute. You have to give me time to think of how to phrase that compliment. We all knew I was going there, but come on. It's a good side perk to the real point. So, and then I'm supposed to lean over and put my arm around you and kiss you. But, yeah, you see, now it didn't work out that way. What the heck? Alright. And now... Alright.
Good marzipan.
Clean marzipan. This is supposed to be the good brand. You can tell because it's shaped like...
Butters. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, come on, keep it classy. I was only going to say dildo.
Oh.
Okay, the rating of this video just went up. I apologize, parents. It's shaped like a finger.
It smells so good, but I know that I hate marzipan, so...
You say that every time I break into a marzipan something. You gotta try it someday.
No.
Alright. It's dark chocolate too, so that's gonna be a change of pace from the rhubarb. So... and away we go. Okay, well, it's better than the other one because it's not as dry. I'm missing that chocolate and nougat, I gotta say, though.
Oh, okay, we'll buy
all
you
the same,
more
like,
of that.
I mean, marzipan, I mean, it's sweet, but it almost, like, doesn't have much of a flavor underneath it that's, like, it tastes like a perfectly suitable filler. Sort of like a blended sort of almond paste with an initial sweet sort of kick. I mean, I'm glad the chocolate is here because that's the best part. And yet, keep in mind, I am still praising this much more than she would.
Yeah.
So I'm not a
I
total
will
jerk.
spit it out.
Well, they all want to see that, so come on. I was kidding. I'm not actually gonna. Hey, that's...
Sorry.
Think of the kids here.
Yeah.
Day.
Sorry, second.
I'm just wondering how you could get mad at that. It tastes like... Well, now I know. Okay. Censored.
I'm so sorry.
Alright, why don't you go clean yourself up, throw that away while I...
Now do you believe me? Watch how that's sour.
Alright. Sour, she says.
Sorry.
Okay. Alright, now between the two of us, alright, she thinks this is so bad, so while she's gone, I'm gonna see if I can hide that I even took it.
We need a cut.
Alright, so... You want me to try this?
Yeah.
No. Okay, spoiler alert, I'm gonna like it.
Really?
Oh, I accidentally poured some up in my mouth. Actually, that hits the side of your mouth, and that's where it really starts to get tart.
Yeah.
I don't know why, I don't know how these things work. Somebody who knows how these things work, please comment. But, yeah, that's another one. Like, I feel like I had something like that, before, like...
No, it's too sour for me. No.
Yeah, still not as sour as, like, a warhead or something, but, I just remember having, like, I don't know, I remember bubble tape had sour gum, and I think there was this powder that would gather at the bottom, and because, yeah, it's candy, or, yeah, we're the tough kids. We scoop that up with your finger and taste it, and I mean, just like that. But yeah. But I told you I was gonna like it, and not just because I snuck some while you were gone. But,
So, a little drink and share the frog with me.
All right. You know, you have a loving couple when they'll eat a frog together.
Yay! Going to eat a chocolate frog. White chocolate with caramel, I think it is. Or maybe it's going to be clean white chocolate. I'm actually not sure.
Alrighty then. From the same company that brought you turtles.
Oh, yeah.
Frogs. I have no idea if that's true or not. But
no, it's probably not.
Alright.
But I don't know if that's true either, no.
So, should we do the break thing, or should we do that gross thing where we pass it back and forth biting it?
Sure.
I mean, if we break it and there's caramel in there, that's going to be messy.
But I think it's clean white chocolate.
And now you think it's clean?
I don't know. I think it's fine. Do it. Yeah?
Sounds solid.
Sounds solid?
Alright, give me a break. Do you like white chocolate, but plain it can get a little overwhelming? Okay, so this is my half, that's yours.
I think it is. Clean white. Yeah. Soft white. Clean.
Okay.
It should be a little more sweet than normal white chocolate.
Yeah, I mean, I'm used to white chocolate. Like, when I was a kid, I decided, for whatever reasons, I liked white candies, all things white. More, like, okay, yeah, everybody loves chocolate, screw that. I like white chocolate. And, okay, 3 years or so later, I started to wish I really had stopped lying to myself a lot sooner, because I always got white chocolate bunnies in my Easter basket, and it is not easy to eat a lot of that stuff. Like, you like yourself much less than if you would have requested chocolate, but, I mean, but then because of that, I still developed a taste for it. Like, I love white chocolate Kit Kats. I think as long as it's not the only ingredient, white chocolate is dynamite. But actually, this is not as overwhelming as what I remember white chocolate being. It's very sweet, and I'd get it. This is good.
Yeah.
So, alright. Solid note to end on. Winner either has to be the turtle that I don't have anymore, or that. And I have another one, so yes, I'll go to heaven later. But
you can also get one of these,
or I could go to hell.
No, I'll eat that. Don't worry.
All right. Well, you didn't get your full share there, so take that. And all right, there you go. You sadistic SOBs. Got to see me suffer a little this time. So, all right. All you in the comment section going, well, I was hoping for more of a face. Yeah. Happy to provide.
That. I'm sorry.
She took the challenge. We're happy to meet your standard. I hope you don't feel shortchanged now. And all right.
Yay.
We're gonna go back to eating candy. See ya.